Hello, I'm Dr. Lyra Benton, and welcome to my Urology and Men's Health channel. Life after 50 can be a wonderful time for new beginnings. As responsibilities like career, family, and personal development fade away, romantic relationships and flirting can return to the forefront. However, flirting techniques that come naturally in youth can change as we age. This is where the science of seduction comes into play. This science is based on studies in psychology, neuroscience, and social behavior. Touch and eye contact in particular are the most powerful tools in flirting. In this article, I'll explain how to use these elements along with scientific explanations. Flirting isn't just about seeking a romantic relationship, it's also an activity that strengthens social connections. Research shows that regular flirting improves mental health. For example, Harvard University's long-term happiness study emphasizes that strong social bonds extend life. For those over 50, flirting reduces loneliness and adds a new excitement to life. Now let's move on to the preparation process for men over 50 before dating. Let's take a look at what men over 50 should do before dating. Flirting after 50 becomes more effective not only through spontaneous behavior, but also through conscious preparation. For men, this preparation includes general health, clothing style, self-confidence, and communication skills. Below, I offer practical and scientifically based suggestions in these areas. Let's start with general health. Health is the cornerstone of dating. Physical and mental health enhances attractiveness and supports self-confidence during dating. Research shows that a healthy lifestyle increases perceived attractiveness by 30%. Physical health, regular exercise increases testosterone levels and boosts energy. A 30-minute walk or lightweight training 3 times a week maintains muscle mass and improves posture. For cardiovascular health, the American Heart Association recommends 150 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic activity per week. Additionally, regular sleep 7 to 8 hours per night improves skin health and reduces the appearance of fatigue. Nutrition, a balanced diet boosts energy levels. A Mediterranean diet, olive oil, vegetables, fish, is recommended. This diet reduces inflammation and revitalizes the skin. Avoiding sugary foods protects dental health. A healthy smile is crucial for dating. Routine checkups, prostate, blood pressure, and cholesterol checks are important for men over 50. A healthy body boosts self-confidence and promotes a sense of well-being during dating. Mental health, meditate or practice breathing exercises to manage stress. One study found that 10 minutes of daily meditation reduced cortisol levels by 20%. Mental health helps you feel calm and confident during dating. Dressing style. Strengthen first impressions. Clothing is the visual language of dating. For men over 50, clothing should reflect maturity and personal style. Psychological research shows that well-dressed individuals are perceived as 40% more attractive. A blend of classic and modern. Choose well-cut clothes that suit your body type. For example, a slim-fit shirt and solid-colored trousers create a stylish yet casual look. Dark colors, navy, gray, add a mature touch. Personal touches. A quality watch or a stylish belt shows attention to detail. However, avoid overdoing it. Simplicity is more appealing at 50+. Grooming. Clean, ironed clothes, a fresh shave, and a light perfume enhance the first impression. Pay attention to your hair. Gray hair can be attractive as long as it's well-groomed. Appropriateness for the occasion. Opt for a smart casual style. Shirt and jeans for a coffee date, and a more elegant blazer for dinner. Adapting to the other person's style signals empathy. Self-confidence is the essence of flirting. Men over 50 can turn self-confidence into a natural advantage through their life experiences. Social psychologist Amy Cuddy states that confident postures, standing upright, opening your shoulders, increase testosterone and reduce the stress hormone cortisol. Small steps to boost self-confidence practice in familiar settings first. For example, strike up a short conversation with a waiter at a cafe. Positive self-talk. Use affirmations like, I am a valuable person and attractive because of my experiences. This supports neuroplasticity and directs the mind toward positive thinking. Use past experiences. At 50+, even failures tell a story. Sharing these stories with humor increases attraction. Communication skills. Verbal and nonverbal preparation is important. Flirting is the art of communication. Men over 50 stand out with their communication skills combined with maturity. Active listening. Focus on what the other person is saying. Nodding and expressions like, I understand, go ahead, show interest. Humor. A light-hearted style of humor reduces tension. For example, flirting at this age is like riding a bike, right? You'll remember it, but it takes some practice. A joke breaks the ice. Body language: stand up straight, take your hands out of your pockets, and maintain an open posture. This signals confidence and sincerity. These preparations are beneficial not only for dating, but also for overall health. Regular exercise and good clothing reduce the risk of depression and strengthen social connections. Now, let's move on to the scientific basis of seduction. Seduction is rooted in evolutionary psychology. Humans have been sending signals of attraction for thousands of years to survive and reproduce. According to neuroscientist Helen Fisher, during flirtation, hormones like dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin are released in the brain. These hormones create feelings of happiness and connection. After age 50, the process is the same, but it's enhanced with experience. With age, flirting becomes more deliberate. Behaviors that are spontaneous in youth become strategic in maturity. Scientific studies show that eye contact and touch can increase attraction by up to 50%. This is related to the stimulation of the limbic system, the emotional brain. The limbic system responds quickly to touch and visual stimuli, creating an immediate connection. Furthermore, social psychologist Amy Cuddy's concept of power poses emphasizes the importance of body language in flirting. An open posture, eye contact, and light touches signal confidence and attraction. For those over 50, this is more effective when combined with past experiences. Remember, seduction is not a game, but an interaction based on mutual respect. Eye contact is the oldest and most effective tool in flirting. Scientifically, eye contact releases oxytocin in the brain, a hormone known as the love hormone, and creates a sense of trust. Research shows that 2 to 3 seconds of eye contact increases attraction, even without speaking. For example, at a party or cafe, a slight glance and a smile can attract attention. Now I'll give you some tips. Be natural. Make eye contact 50% of the time while speaking and 50% while listening. To avoid excessive gazing, turn away occasionally. Combine it with a smile. A genuine smile, a Duchenne smile, appears more genuine with wrinkles around the eyes. This is a natural advantage for those over 50. Cultural differences. In some cultures, prolonged eye contact can be perceived as aggressive, so consider how comfortable the other person is. For a practical example, during a conversation, you might say, "I noticed the sparkle in your eyes." This verbally reinforces eye contact. For health reasons, regular eye contact reduces stress and increases empathy. Research indicates that a lack of eye contact increases the risk of depression. Eye contact also stimulates neuroplasticity, allowing the brain to form new connections, which protects cognitive health in old age. One study found that people over 50 who dated several times a week performed 20% better on memory tests. Let's take a look at how light touch can produce results. Touch is the physical aspect of flirtation. Neuroscience shows that touch releases endorphins and reduces the stress hormone cortisol. A light handshake or a touch on the shoulder creates an instant connection. Touch is more meaningful for those over 50 because it's known through experience. Scientific background. Touch sends signals to the brain through receptors in the skin. A surge in oxytocin triggers trust and attraction. One study found that a 5-second touch synchronizes heartbeats and increases empathy. Let's reinforce this with some tips. Beginner: lightly hold or touch someone's arm when shaking hands. This is known as kinesic communication. Advanced: tap them on the shoulder after a joke during conversation. Don't overdo it. Consent always comes first. Health connection: a lack of touch leads to loneliness. Regular touch strengthens the immune system and lowers blood pressure in people over 50. Practical scenario: on a date, lightly touch someone's hand while saying, "This coffee is very hot. Be careful." This is a natural flirting gesture. It can differ for men and women. Men prefer more direct touch, women prefer more subtle touch. Now, let's create some flirting strategies combining touch and eye contact. Flirting is like a dance. Rhythm and harmony are essential. Step 1. Start with eye contact. Look at the other person for 2-3 seconds and smile. This testifies interest. Step 2. Verbal introduction. Say, "Hello, I noticed the look in your eyes." Step 3. Include touch. Make light contact while speaking, for example, touching their arm and adding, "That's interesting what you said." Safety tip: always monitor the other person's reaction. Comforting fear of rejection is normal, but it's overcome with experience at age 50 plus. Add humor. A light, sarcastic joke combined with eye contact and touch increases attraction. For example, At this age, you can still flirt. Are we doing this? You might ask with a laugh. For online dating, on video calls, eye contact is made by looking at the camera, while touching is simulated with emojis. But in real life, face-to-face interaction is more effective. Flirting releases endorphins and improves heart health. One study shows that those who flirt 3 times a week have a 15% lower cardiovascular risk. So, what are the potential pitfalls and solutions? Sometimes things may not go perfectly. Common pitfalls for those over 50: shyness. Past rejections create shyness. Solution: start small, practice eye contact. Misunderstanding. Touch can be perceived differently culturally. Solution: obtain consent. Ask, are you uncomfortable? Health issues. Conditions like arthritis make touching difficult. Solution: use light and alternative touch. Psychological support. Dating coaching or therapy increases self-confidence. Scientifically, cognitive behavioral therapy improves flirting skills. It improves. Now let's talk about the health benefits of flirting. Flirting isn't just fun, it's a source of medical benefits. Mental health. Eye contact and touch reduce depression. Oxytocin reduces anxiety by 30%. Physical health. Touch strengthens the immune system. Research shows that regular social interactions extend life by 7 years. Hormonal balance. Hormones change at age 50 plus. Flirting balances testosterone and estrogen, increasing libido. Cognitive benefits. Flirting with new people exercises the brain and reduces the risk of Alzheimer's. Conclusion: be open to new beginnings. Seduction after 50 is an art enriched by experience. Touch and eye contact are the cornerstones of this art. For men, pre-dating preparation lays a strong foundation for health and style. These scientifically supported techniques offer both romantic and health benefits. Remember, flirting is about loving yourself. It begins. If this video was helpful, don't forget to share it with your friends in need, comment, like it, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video, and take care.